Hello everyone, and welcome back to Storytime Online. My name is Laura, and we are going to have a lot of fun today. Let's get things started with our welcome song. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends, it's time to say hello. And now it's time to do some moving and grooving, and we're going to kick that off with the Gray Squirrel song. That's right, we are going to pretend to be squirrels. Gray squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Wrinkle up your nose, hold a nut between your toes. Gray squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Great job, everyone. Now let's do this one more time, but let's be a different color of squirrel. How about a brown squirrel? Let's do it. Brown squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Brown squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Wrinkle up your nose, hold a nut between your toes. Brown squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Brown squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Great job, everybody. And we're going to keep that moving and grooving going with Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. We're going to power up our rocket ships, and we are going to blast off to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Whoa, there's sure a lot of stars up here in space. But it's time to come back to Earth. Why, you ask? So we can go right back up to the moon all over again. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Oh, great zooming, everybody. All right, now it is time for us to say hello to our first puppet friend of the day. Now, our puppet song is called the Penguin Song. So, I don't know, have you seen any penguins around anywhere? That would make sense if we're doing the penguin song. Oh, hello, penguin. Here we've got our penguin to help us with the penguin song. Are you ready? Splendid. I'm a little penguin in the sea. I can swim as fast as can be. When I catch a fish, just look at me. I'm as proud as I can be. I'm a little penguin on the ice. I think the cold is very nice. Then I hop around first once, then twice. Yes, the ice is very nice. You know what else is really nice? You. Aww. All right, now our penguin friend is going to help us with this song one more time. I'm a little penguin in the sea. I can swim as fast as can be. When I catch a fish, just look at me. I'm as proud as I can be. I'm a little penguin on the ice. I think the cold is very nice. Then I hop around first once, then twice. Yes, the ice is very nice. Well, thank you very much, penguin. And am I correct in saying that you're going to be seeing us again later? All right, I'll keep it a secret. All right. Bye, penguin. So our penguin's going to head back to the puppet den. And that means it's time for us to get ready to read our story for the day. And that means it's time to sing The More We Read Together. The more we read together, 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 read together, the happier we'll be. Read big books and small books and short books and tall books. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. And our book today features a green character. So I've got a green background up there so our green character doesn't look purple. And that green character is Franklin. Today's story is Franklin Has a Sleepover, written by Paulette Bourgeois and illustrated by Brenda Clark. Okay, going on a sleepover. Franklin could count by twos and tie his shoes. He could zip zippers and button buttons. He could even sleep alone in his small, dark shell. So Franklin thought he was ready for his first sleepover. He asked his mother if Bear could stay overnight. "All right," said Franklin's mother, "but where will Bear sleep?" Franklin's room was small for a turtle and a bear. "We could sleep in the living room," suggested Franklin. "And we could have a campfire outside and—" "Wait a minute," laughed Franklin's mother. "You haven't even asked Bear yet." Bear did a happy dance after Franklin called. "May I go, please?" he asked. His parents worried that the two friends would keep each other awake all night. "We'll sleep," promised Bear. Then they wondered if he would feel homesick. "Not me," said Bear, so his parents said yes. Bear called Franklin. I can come," he shouted. Franklin could hardly wait. Bear wouldn't arrive until after supper, and Franklin had just finished lunch. So he sorted all his toys and picked Bear's favorites. He made sure there was enough to eat. He even tidied his room. Franklin wanted everything to be just right for his first sleepover. Bear was excited too. He couldn't decide which to bring and what to leave behind. He filled an enormous bag with toys, books, a pillow, a sleeping bag, a puzzle, and a flashlight. He packed slippers, a toothbrush, and a snack. He put his bunny on top of the bag. And every hour he asked if it was time to go. After supper, Franklin sat by the window, waiting for his friend. Finally, Bear and his parents arrived. "Have a good time," they said. Bear gave them each a great big hug. "We're camping in the living room," said Franklin. "Ooh, I've never done that before," said Bear. He laid out his sleeping bag, and Franklin made a tent from a tablecloth. "This is going to be so much fun," giggled Bear. They played all their favorite games. Before long, it was dark outside. "How about a campfire?" asked Franklin's father. "With marshmallows?" Bear licked his lips. "And hot dogs, too," said Franklin's mother. Franklin's father told Bear and Franklin what to do. They gathered sticks and twigs at the edge of the woods and helped to lay the fire. They filled a bucket with sand and another with water. "I'll light the fire," said Franklin's father. There was a crackle and sparks jumped into the air. "I went to camp," said Franklin's father. "We used to sing while the fire was burning." He sang in a clear, low voice. By the end of the song, Franklin and Bear had learned all the words. The frogs in the pond were croaking, and the owl in the woods was hooting. Franklin and Bear toasted marshmallows and roasted hot dogs. Bear had 2 of everything. Then, for a long, long time, they sat quietly, watching the stars. Franklin yawned, and Bear rubbed his eyes. "Time to put out the fire and go inside," said Franklin's father. When Franklin and Bear were ready for bed, Franklin's parents gave them both a glass of water and a good-night hug. "Sleep tight," they said, turning off the light. The 2 friends lay still for a moment. Then Bear turned on his flashlight. "Franklin," he whispered, "I don't feel good." "Did you eat too much?" asked Franklin. "No," sniffed Bear. A tear ran down his cheek. "What's wrong then?" Bear looked around. "I miss my room." "Oh," said Franklin. Then he had an idea. "Bring your bed and come with me. We can sleep in my room." Bear found a cozy spot and snuggled into his sleeping bag. After a moment, he turned on his flashlight again. "What's wrong now?" Franklin asked. "My mother always says good night to my bunny," whispered Bear. So Franklin gave the bunny a hug. "Good night, bunny. Good night, Bear," he said. Soon they were fast asleep. The next morning, Franklin's father made them a special breakfast. "Did you have a nice sleepover?" asked Franklin's mother. "It was wonderful," said Bear. "Thank you. Next time, may Franklin come to my house?" Of course, Franklin's parents laughed. Franklin did his own happy dance. "And Bear," said Franklin, tapping his shell, "don't worry about whether I will sleep. I always bring my own cozy bed with me." That is definitely a perk of being a turtle, is that you can carry around your bed with you. Very handy indeed. Lovely story. All right, now it's time to wiggle our fingers, stretch out our hands, and get ready to do some finger rhymes. So our first finger rhyme today is dig a little hole. So we're going to dig a little hole, plant a little seed, pour a little water, and pull a little weed. Up, 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 the green stems climb. Open wide, it's blossom time. Come on, everybody, get your blossom on. Woo! Great blossoming. Let's do this rhyme one more time. Dig a little hole, plant a little seed, pour a little water, and pull a little weed. Up, 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 the green stems climb. Open wide, it's blossom time. Oh yeah, let's see all those beautiful flowers. Awesome. All right, and our second finger rhyme is 5 little fingers. Hey, how about that? We each have 5 fingers on our hands. Very nifty. 1 little finger standing on its own. 2 little fingers, now they're not alone. 3 little fingers, happy as can be. 4 little fingers, walking down the street. 5 little fingers, this one's a thumb. Wave goodbye, because now we're all done. Not quite, because we're going to do this rhyme one more time. How about we do it with our other hand this time? 1 little finger standing on its own. 2 little fingers, now they're not alone. 3 little fingers, happy as can be. 4 little fingers, walking down the street. 5 little fingers, this one's a thumb. Wave goodbye, because now we're all done. Great work, everyone. Now, I think, speaking of fingers, I'm pretty sure that our next puppet friend doesn't have any fingers. I don't know. Do you have fingers, Elephant? Woo! I think that's a no, but he still has very beautiful feet. Oh, you would look lovely with nail polish. Woo! That's a thank you, I think. All right. This is the rhyme, an elephant. An elephant goes like this and that. He's terribly big and he's terribly fat. He has no fingers, he has no toes, but goodness gracious, what a nose. Yeah. Oh, and you are wonderful through and through, aren't you, Elephant? Yeah. He certainly is. You are a wonderful, wonderful friend with a very impressive nose. An elephant goes like this and that. He's terribly big and he's terribly fat. He has no fingers, he has no toes, but goodness gracious, what a nose. Thanks for helping us out today, Elephant. He's waving to you with his little foot. Yay! Thank you, Elephant. Oh, no wonder Elephant was having a good time. It is really warm in here. Elephants really like warm places. Oh, I don't know about you, but I could really use a cool down. Ooh. The puppet story, Be Brave, Little Penguin. I think that's a good sign that some coolness is on the way. So, we are going to do the puppet story, Be Brave, Little Penguin, originally written by Giles Andre and illustrated by Guy Parker Reese. All right, and our little penguin friend, remember him from earlier? He's back! So he is going to help us out with our puppet story, and so is another penguin. Hi! All right, so they're going to help us in this lovely, cold Antarctic environment. They're going to help us tell the story, Be Brave, Little Penguin. In the cold Antarctic sunshine where the icy ocean ends, lived a family of penguins and all their penguin friends. There were fat ones and there were thin ones, and there were penguins short and tall. But little penguin Pip-Pip, he was the smallest one of all. And while the other penguins were out swimming wild and free, little Pip-Pip played alone, too frightened of the sea. Names like Scaredy Pip-Pip echoed in his ears. He was sad and he was lonely, but he couldn't show his tears.
"What's the matter, Pip-Pip?"
his daddy said one fine day.
"You can't be scared of the water. What a silly thing to say."
"Be gentle," said his mommy, taking Pip-Pip by the hand. "We all have certain fears that might be hard to understand. Come on, little Pip-Pip, dip your toes in, just so. The water's calm and still now. You can do it nice and slow." "But what if the water's freezing, Mommy? What if I get in and it's just too dark and deep for me? And what if I can't swim? And what if there are monsters who will smell me from their den and they slither up and eat me and I'm never seen again?" "I understand, little one," said his mommy with a kiss. "But Pip-Pip, what if now you try and think of it like this? What if in the water there are friends for you to meet? And what if there is light and warm and it's full of treats to eat? Take my hand, little one, don't worry, I'm right here. Please trust me, little Pip-Pip. Be brave and never fear." Slowly, Pip-Pip made his way toward the water's edge. He stared down at the ocean from the slippery, icy sledge. Then he looked back at his mommy and his small heart thumped. He closed his eyes, he held his breath, and little Pip-Pip jumped. For a while, his mommy waited. Then she cried out, "Something's wrong, Pip-Pip. Where are you? You've been down there way too long." So she leaped into the ocean, diving deep into the blue. Then suddenly from nowhere came a little voice she knew. Mommy, over here. Hey, Mommy, look at me. Oh, I'm swimming, Mommy, swimming. I'm swimming, can't you see?" She turned and spinning circles through the water bright and clean swam Pip-Pip with the biggest smile she'd ever seen. And as she watched her little one, right there before her eyes, he burst up through the surface and he soared through the skies. "Woohoo!" cried little Pip-Pip. "Look, Mommy, I can fly!" "Oh, it's really not that tricky. You should try it, Mommy, try!" "Oh, Pip-Pip," laughed his mommy as he watched him with a grin. "I don't know about flying, but you've certainly learned how to swim." Then his friends all gathered round as Pip-Pip landed with a bump. "Sometimes all you have to do is be brave and just jump. Whee! Whew! All right, our penguin friends are going to go back and enjoy that lovely, cool water. Oh, and as much as I'd like to stay with them here in Antarctica, and I'm sure you would too, I think you'll like what we have in store when we go back to the story room. And that is shakers. Oh yeah, we are going to make some music with our shakers. Woo! And our first shaker song today is Shake Your Shakers. Shake your shakers in the air. Shake it here, shake it there. Shake your shakers in the air. Shake your shakers. Shake it high and shake it low. Shake it yes, shake it no. Shake it high and shake it low. Shake your shakers. What do you say? Let's shake our shakers one more time before doing our second shaker song. Perfect. Shake your shakers in the air. Shake it here, shake it there. Shake your shakers in the air. Shake your shakers. Shake it high and shake it low. Shake it yes, shake it no. Shake it high and shake it low. Shake your shakers. Great job, everyone. For our second and final sing-a-song, we are going to give it a shake because we are happy and we know it. If you're happy and you know it, give a shake. If you're happy and you know it, give a shake. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, give a shake. Now let's do this one more time, but instead of doing a shake, what do you think we should do? How about a boogie? Never seen how to do a boogie? A boogie is like this. Kind of like a shake, but with a bit more pizzazz. If you're happy and you know it, give a boogie. If you're happy and you know it, give a boogie. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, give a boogie. Oh yeah, great boogie and shimmy and shaking everybody. It is now, though, time for us to say goodbye. We have reached the end of story time for today, but fret not, we will see each other again very soon. Until then, we will sing the goodbye song. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great weekend.